Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we have such an exciting show as we're going to grab some simple everyday ingredients and create a super delicious recipe. We're talking creamy garlic chicken and rice. Now the beauty of this dish, besides the fact that it's easy to make, is that it comes together in about 30 minutes, yet the flavors feel like they've been simmering for hours and hours. Folks, this is the perfect dish for a busy weeknight or for a relaxed weekend lunch as it comes together so quickly. Either way, make sure to enjoy it next to a crunchy baguette and a bottle of Spanish white wine from the region of Rías Baixas and have yourself a fabulous meal. Alright, let's just jump right into this. I'm going to heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in a quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. As always, make sure you use the good stuff here, as this is what truly makes a difference in these recipes. Make sure you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to add 2 boneless chicken breasts over some paper towels and pat them completely dry. The size of the breasts that I'm using are 10 ounces, which is 300 grams each. And as you can see, I'm using skinless chicken breast, but you can also use chicken breast with skins, chicken thighs, or a combination of both. Then we'll cut each chicken breast into 2-inch pieces, which is about 5 centimeters. And then season the chicken with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Then we'll move back to the fry pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, we'll add in the pieces of chicken, and you want to make sure they're all in a single layer. And we're going to go between 5 to 6 minutes per side here until the chicken is fully cooked through. In the meantime, let's start cooking the rice. I'm going to heat a saucepan with a medium heat and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. Once again, make sure you get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. Then we'll immediately add in 3 cloves of garlic that have been roughly chopped. We'll mix the garlic around continuously and go between 1 to 2 minutes here. After 1 to 2 minutes, and the garlic is nice and fragrant, you don't want to brown it, I'm going to add in 2 cups of water, which is 480 milliliters. Then we'll season generously with sea salt, turn it up to a high heat, and give it a gentle mix. While the water is heating, I'm going to measure out 1 cup of rice, which is 190 grams. I'm using Spanish short grain rice, which is similar to arborio. Of course, you can use any rice you like. Just make sure to check the package instructions. That way you get your liquid to rice ratios right on the money. Once the water comes to a boil in the saucepan, we'll add in the rice and give it a mix. That way everything's evenly distributed. And then we'll place the lid on the saucepan and lower the fire to a low heat. And we're going to simmer this for about 18 minutes until the rice is cooked through. Once again, make sure to check the package instructions in the rice you're using. That way you get your cooking times right on the money. Okay, let's move back to the pieces of chicken. After cooking them between 5 to 6 minutes per side, they should be perfectly cooked through. You know, you can always cut one of them open to ensure there's no pink in there, or insert a meat thermometer. And if it's at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 74 degrees Celsius, the chicken is ready. At this point, I'm going to remove the chicken from the pan and set it aside. Now using the same pan with the same heat, let's make the creamy garlic sauce. I'm going to add in 1 small onion that's been finely chopped and 8 cloves of garlic that have been roughly chopped. And we'll mix the ingredients around continuously, that way they evenly saute. After 2 to 3 minutes and the onions are slightly translucent and that garlic is beautifully fragrant, I'm going to add in 1.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, which is 12 grams. And we're going to continue to mix this and go for 2 minutes on the flour. This is enough time to cook off the raw flavor in it, that way it doesn't overpower the flavors of the sauce. After cooking the flour for 2 minutes, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is 1 gram, and a quarter teaspoon of crushed red pepper, which is a little over half a gram. And we'll give it a quick mix. Then we'll add in 3/4 cup of vegetable broth, which is 180 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here if you like. And 1 cup of milk, which is 240 milliliters. I'm using low fat, but you can use any milk you like. Just make sure it's at room temperature, otherwise it can easily curdle. And we're going to continue to gently mix this together and go for a few minutes until we end up with a slightly creamy sauce. After 3 to 4 minutes, and we've ended up with a slightly creamy sauce, we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, and give it a quick mix. Then we'll add the pieces of chicken back into the pan, once again on a single layer. And gently flip each one, that way they're fully coated in all that goodness. And then we'll lower it to a low heat and simmer it between 2 to 3 minutes until the chicken is heated through. In the meantime, let's move back to the rice. After 18 minutes and it's perfectly cooked through, I'm going to remove the saucepan from the heat, adding 2 tablespoons of chopped chives over the rice, which is 5 grams. And using a fork, we'll gently fluff the rice. This is to help separate the grains. And then we'll add some of the rice into a shallow bowl. After simmering the chicken between 2 to 3 minutes and it's heated through, we'll turn off the heat, add in 2 tablespoons of grated cheese, which is 15 grams. I'm using a Spanish Manchego, but you can use any cheese you like. And squeeze in 2 teaspoons of fresh lemon juice, which is 10 milliliters. And we'll give it one final mix until it's well mixed together. Then we'll transfer some of the chicken into the dish with the rice. And top it off with some chopped chives. Check it out, our creamy garlic chicken and rice is done. Easy to make, restaurant quality presentation, and all done in about 30 minutes. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Check it out, folks. Pollo a la crema con arroz. This I am so excited to try. Here we go. Wow. This is absolutely delicious. Chicken is beautifully cooked. It's nice and tender. That sauce has so many great flavors with all that garlic really shining through. And the rice gives it the perfect balance. Easy to make. Give it a try at home. Once you get an extra crunchy baguette and a bottle of Spanish white wine from the beautiful region of Frias Baixas, you have yourself a fabulous meal. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Robert Gerhardt, Andrew Scotchmer, and Brian Sweeney. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.